Hi, and welcome to 3 Things in 3 Minutes. I'm Nersi. Today we are looking at Finspan. From Stonemaier Games, it plays 1 to 5 players with a Nautoma mode and plays in 45 to 60 minutes. So what it's about, Finspan is the latest game in a series of games based on the Wingspan engine. So in this game, players are divers exploring fish at various depths of the ocean. Now each round, or week, players will take turns placing one of their divers on their ocean board to take one of 2 actions. They may play fish cards from their hand, paying the costs of other cards, eggs, or other fish, and then placing them on their ocean mat, often restricted by the depth or dive site shown on the card. Alternatively, players may dive, moving their divers down one dive site, activating abilities and fish along the way, including getting new cards, adding eggs to fish, hatching fish into young, or moving those young to turn them into schools. And at the end of each week, players will score for achievements, either standard pre-printed ones or randomized ones. After 4 weeks, players will gain points for eggs, young, schools, fish, and any end-of-game fish abilities. So, what I like. While Finspan has a card-laying tableau engine building of Wingspan, it distinguishes itself in a few ways, such as only relying on 3 resources that you can obtain predictably and letting you place your fish in the depths in an order of your choosing and even replacing them, giving you more control over your engine. And you also will discard cards into your own personal discard pile, which means the choices of opportunity loss and getting a good card too early are lessened because there are ways to get those cards out of your discard pile. And the game definitely has a set flow to it, so you're not really left wondering what to do. You play engine building small fish early in the game, then work on hatching the eggs and replacing the fish with end of game scoring fish later. Now, points to consider. While the game does have a predictable flow with your evolving goals, the way you get your fish is randomized, especially since there isn't even a draft when you draw the cards. So for example, fish can only be replaced by larger fish. So if you start the game with a large fish or end of game scoring fish, you can get stuck playing catch up, and even though playing a fish itself does help build the dive site engine. And the cards as a resource, even though they're reclaimable, means you're going to be weighing the opportunity cost of playing with cards more often, which can be paralyzing. And also there are several restrictions on some of the cards, including depth and dive sites, that can be hard to track, especially since they're only inconsistently on some of the cards. And the game is largely multiplayer solitaire, with the main interaction being fish abilities that give everyone bonuses and competing for end-of-the-week achievements. So, in summary, Finspan is a fish-themed reworking of Wingspan with a more flexible and customizable engine that plays largely as multiplayer solitaire. It has a predictable flow that makes your goals easy to see, even if the random card draws can make them hard to pull off. And there's a lot of flexibility in how and when you build your tableau, but the card restrictions and lost opportunity of discarding cards can slow you down. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.